Hey everyone, Miss Wilkins here for Orchestra Tube. Alright, I'm going to be playing the second violin part for Smells Like Teen Spirit, words and music by Kurt Cobain, otherwise performed by Nirvana. What I wanted to just talk about is this piece is all about chromatics, okay? So chromaticism, chromatics, that means we're playing a succession of notes that are half step away, they're all related by half steps, so I can finger them in any way that I would like. For any refresher or questions on this, go back to my half step homie or my half position homie and take a look at some of those fingerings. That's exactly why we practice that one for a piece like this. So if you look at the beginning of the second violin part, you'll see that I've got lots of fingers moving around and covering multiple number of notes. That's because they're all half step away, so we can sort of fudge that and that have many little shifts that aren't really shifts. We're just moving our fingers around like this. We're going to play B natural with 1 and then, sorry, B flat with 1 and then bring it down to A natural. So that's just an easier way to finger that because we're descending there in the hand. Then when you get to the next section, the next D, we're going to play a third finger for C natural and use our fourth finger for C sharp. Right? So that's just an easier way to finger that. I've got my metronome set at 100. Tempo is 1/16, so we're going to be a little under tempo. But here's how the opening part of this goes. Now you can choose to finger measure 9 with a third finger that you were just playing, or sorry, with that fourth finger like we were doing before, or you can scoot that third finger up and play the C sharp with a 3. Sorry, I'm getting all of my stuff confused today. Okay, let's see. I think that's it. Let's go to measure 29. This is the theme, so if you haven't heard this song, go Google it, and that'll really help you figure out these rhythms. It's pretty much what he's singing, okay? So let's go at 27. I'll play it from there. 2, ready, go. So let's just take a look at that. The easiest thing to do would be to slow this down and then to turn on your 8th note count. So making sure that you've got 2 8th notes in those ties. Bum, bum, ba, dum. And you've got 3 8th notes in the dotted quarter note. Okay, I think you'll be okay with this because it is like the tune, so you'll be fine with that. Let's move on to 37. Has some interesting little fingerings. Read them carefully. There's one little pothole or you know, really danger area, and measure 38 and 40. 38 and 40. You do have to pull that second finger back to play the F sharp. Okay, we're going to be having second finger on B natural. So actually on C. Sorry, this is not a good day today, guys. We're going to have second finger on C, so in order to play F sharp, which is a string over and a half step lower, you're going to have to pull that finger down, okay? So I'm going to walk you through it really slowly. High 3. I'm going to use my second finger to play C. Put my fourth finger right next to it. Now I have to move that second finger back in order to get that F sharp into. Reach up for 3. And then you're home free. Okay, I'm going to play that up to tempo. and then, or at 100, I'm not totally at tempo. And then when you're at 41, you should be back in that groove before. Notice that I've put out groups of numberings so that you're thinking in 2 measure groupings. We're going to play that groove at 41 8 times, so 2 measures 8 times. And then when you get to 57, you're back now to the same idea that you had at measure 29, okay? So a few different pieces, not hard, but there's a lot of repetition, and that's just the way pop music goes. Okay, so here is measure 37 and a while. Follow bowings. Okay, just make sure you check the bowings every time it does come on an up bow, like at measure 41 and measure 42. So that beat 3 is always on an up bow. Alright guys, have fun with this one. Play along with the recording that I've given you, and just stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you in the next video.